Welcome back, Cast Club, and we got a good one today, man. We got Jaylen Brown versus Stephen A. Smith, man. We had to do it, man. We had to talk about it. We had to see what's going on. There's been a lot of chatter back and forth, a lot of opinions going back and forth, man. So I just want to know what y'all think. Who's in the right here? Who's in the wrong? There's been a lot of talk here, so we're gonna jump into it, man. There's a video from Gils Arena I want to react to because it's been going crazy. Rashad McCants had a full crash out today in front of everybody. And Kenyon Martin baited him, man. So let's jump into that, man, because it was crazy. So let's react to it. Let's jump to it. And let's see what we missed.
And I think Stephen A. Smith has been doing this for years, which is voicing his opinion. Just like anybody else in the media, let me voice my opinion. Let me say this about this player, because what is he going to say back? All right, so it started in the Olympics when he did the thing about the marketability. Jaylen Brown didn't have a platform to just go out there and be like, yo, that's wrong. That's none of your business. And I don't know where your sources are since you can't name them, but leave my name out your mouth, right? That didn't happen, but they did have a sit down where it was an apology and all this clearing up type shit, right?
Which I do think is crazy to tell a commentator to get your name out your mouth. I mean, come on, y'all. You know what I mean? Like, that's my job. I do think Stephen A. Smith does react to people in a negative way. I will give him that, but I do think that's just a crazy take. I'm sorry. Especially when you're on a championship team and you're a great MVP player.
So Stephen A. has an opinion on what happened at the end of the Celtics season and Jaylen Brown going out there and feeling the way he felt and voicing his opinion on his circumstance on his own stream. You made your opinion, but now we're in a landscape where Jaylen Brown can now voice his opinion. We supposed to all respect your opinion based on what you say about other players. And it's supposed to be, that's it. I said what I said. Now Jaylen Brown says something back. Now he's attacking you. How? You threw the rock first. I never understood how somebody can tell someone else what's disrespectful to them. How can you tell me what's disrespectful to me? I didn't disrespect. Yes, you did. I just told you you did. You disrespected me. You can say I didn't mean to disrespect you. You can say that wasn't my intention to disrespect you, but you can't tell me that I wasn't disrespected. You disrespected me, bro. So the fact that Stephen A. gets back on the show to corroborate all the fucking rocks that he threw, I just see too many people doing this type of shit. Like, there are people throwing rocks at me, but then when I throw the rock back, it's like, I didn't expect you to throw a fucking mountain. Now that the mountain's on top of your fucking head, you're like, hey man, don't make me do some real journalism and really go after your character and really, why does it have to go that deep? Just shut the fuck up. He said what he said, you said what you said, leave it at that. We have platforms now that we can say what we want to say now.
And that's what I definitely agree with that. Like, if I'm a reporter, if I'm anybody else, why do you get to just talk to me like a dog or however you want to, and I can never respond back? Like, I don't be understanding that shit. Like, you can say whatever you want to me. The minute I respond back, I'm in the wrong. I don't understand that, and I don't agree with that. And, like, they look at you like you're weak, you're thin-skinned, or you weak by responding. But they can talk about me like I'm a dog. I don't get that, and, like, I do think that's annoying. Like, I do think that's annoying because, like, people go at KD because KD responds back. I get it. Maybe he shouldn't be doing the burner accounts, but no, like, I have the right to respond back, especially if you've been talking crazy about me. This ain't 1995 where you can just get that off. No, I have my own platform now. Let me get it off. And don't try to, oh, you're weak for responding. Like, so you get to just bash me, but as soon as I respond, I'm in the wrong. I don't agree with that. And tell me to shut up, basically shut up and dribble, is ridiculous. So that's why I'm just like, I don't want to hear that from none of these analysts. I hate when they do that shit because I just totally disagree with that type of behavior.
You don't control the narrative no more, bro. You can't control the narrative no more. The athlete can say what they want to say now. That's been the freedom that we've all been talking about with the athletes having the podcast after the games. Melo said it. Hey, I'm glad that we can do this because now we can take the reporter's pen away from them and we can control our own voice. And this is what Jaylen Brown did. Fuck Stephen A, B, and C. What you talking about JT didn't want to come on the stream? Now you're starting another narrative. Oh, now Big Perk come in. He say, man, I got people don't like you here. People don't like, come on, man. As players, bro, it's one thing to stick together, but it's one thing to pin everybody against one guy that we know has just took this team.
And I totally agree here. And I'm going to skip forward a little bit ahead here, maybe to what Kenya's talking. Because I totally agree with that. Like, when they said Jason Tatum didn't want to come on your stream for a reason, now you're just being dirty. Because I didn't say that people at ESPN were talking shit behind your back and I heard this and heard that. You started that. I'm not marketable. You said all this shit to me. And now you're throwing shit out there like there's a reason Jason Tatum didn't want to come to my podcast or my stream, or there's internal conflict within the organization or other players. Like, it's bullshit, bro. Like, you can't just throw that out there. Like, we need cold hard facts. Like, the media needs to be checked. And this is what I'm with the athletes. You can't just throw that out there. Like, that shit needs to be fact checked. This Jason Tatum, you need to come out and defend your homeboy and be like, no, that's not fucking true. That's not a reason. Get the fuck out of here. Like, there needs to be some defending of him. I don't agree with Jaylen Brown, everything he said or done. I can give y'all that. Cool. But still, like, it's gone way too far. And then basically threaten him like, well, shit, well, fuck it. If now I'm going to really be a journalist with you. I'm going to put out all the shit I know. That's sucker shit, bro. Stop doing that.
Best year. Yeah, as a player, yeah, I feel like this is my best year. But no, man, this is my favorite year. Yeah, we just won a ring.
But based on the comment, right? It's me. I can say what the fuck I want.
No, you can't. No, you can't.
Hold on.
So, yes.
I'm glad you said that. Yes. And now you leave room for other people's interpretation.
And now I can make a counter to that interpretation.
You can.
I have a platform to make the counter. Let's just say I made that in an interview.
Okay.
But now the interpretation is out there already.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. And that's cool.
Okay, so
because everyone's gonna have their opinion anyway.
Cool, but it's not cool.
It is.
It's not cool because you had something to say after somebody had.
But he said it first.
No, you said what you said, right?
Yes. Yeah. On my stream. This was my favorite. This is my favorite season.
He said on his platform.
After a loss.
This is my favorite season, right?
And did he explain why?
I don't think he did. I haven't heard a reason why. This is my favorite season. Now, like I said, now you leave the room for interpretation, right? So now the interpretation happens.
Which is the opinion.
Of other people, right?
Right.
Not just one person, of other people.
Yep.
How do y'all feel about that, though? Because I do agree. Like, when you say it's your favorite year and you didn't win it, but your co-host is out and you average 30, co-host, your co-star was out and you average 30, I mean, that can be looked at as weird. If I'm being completely honest, I do gotta be like, oh, it seems a little selfish too. And it's kind of weird. That's what I'm saying. Jaylen is not like totally in the right here. I do think that's weird, and it's a weird message to put out. I get it that I averaged 30, so it was my favorite, but it can be seen as a shot. So I do think that does go into interpretation. So that can be wrong also. So we got to give a little credence to that, where I was like, maybe that wasn't the best thing to say at that point. But let me jump back in.
Now you have to go back and there's another thing now.
Because that opinion is personal.
No, it's other people. No, it's not personal.
Stephen A. was personal.
No, but I'm just saying, when you just said it just now, I thought the same thing, right? When you said best and favorite, and he said favorite, I thought the exact same thing.
What'd you think?
Damn, we just got one.
We got a championship over here.
We done been through a lot of shit.
So now it leaves me, like, for my thought process and the way other people thinking, like, because you was the man, right? So that's...
What other interpretation do you need? But if I'm talking about my own individual season, this was my favorite season because we went from here all the way here, and I led us, and we almost got to where we needed to go. This was my favorite season.
I'm saying all of that.
Now my
best season year. He said my favorite year.
As well
my favorite year?
The guy being
favorite season.
I don't think it had nothing to do with him being out.
It could not have been.
That's the point.
But you're leaving room for me to sit.
Listen, that's the
motherfucker who would think that way.
That's the interpretation, right?
So we gonna correct it.
That's the interpretation. So it's all under my favorite.
Yes.
Listen, didn't nobody expect us to be nothing. I led us the second seed. I did all these things individual, did all those things, yes,
I think he said that.
And favorite is, and Jason Tatum was out for some people.
Like, and I think this is definitely a good critique because I definitely think that's true. Like, I think that's true. Like, when you do shit like that, yes, I think people can have that reaction. Like, if I'm Jason Tatum, I'm like, all right, that's kind of weird. So maybe he does go into the thing of he hates being the number 2 to me. Because when Jason Tatum gets back next year, he's going to be the number 1. Jaylen Brown, I mean, I mess with you, but like, you're the number 2. There's nothing wrong with that. If you want to say 1A, 1B, that even sounds cool. But like, that's your position, bro. I'm sorry. Like, I think you're a great player, but Tatum at his best, bro, he's the best player on that team. He does more for that team. So I do think that's a comment that can be divisive. Now, do I agree the media can inflate it and turn it into something that it's not? I agree. But I mean, it's just a crazy comment. It can be perceived as that. It can be perceived as that. Even if it is your favorite season, your best season, that can be kept private. Or you can say, you know, this, or you just say this. It was my best season. Totality-wise, this is my best season. You can say that. But once you start saying favorite, you know that can come off as divisive. And you know how that locker room is fragile. It's very fragile. So that comment, it was just nasty. But let's move on to a different section of the video. But I just had to address that.
Bro, you cannot diss my you cannot diss my
You
point.
can't say the reasons he didn't make the team were this when you can't prove it.
Yes, he didn't make it.
We can't prove
say it
We
was
can't
because of
prove
this.
You stop wearing the
can't
Nikes.
say it.
You stop wearing the Nikes because of the Kyrie thing, right? And then you
I ain't gonna say it's 100%, but I'm
You
guaranteed
can't say
it's a great
nobody can
possibility.
say that this is a fact. You
It
can
is a
only
fact.
say
So what's the
that
fact?
we heard.
Okay.
There ain't no facts.
Nigga, the way you're moving is giving us the reason. What are you talking about?
Moving because
yes,
I'm
the way you
smart,
talk.
because,
That has nothing to do.
What is it?
Bro, you could be
What
a
is
smart
it?
ass. You could be a smart
But
ass.
you're making an opinion right now.
No, I'm not making an
You're
opinion.
not- what's the
I'm going
facts?
by what I see.
What you see?
I'm observing.
What
I'm
are you
observing
saying?
the situation.
What is you seeing?
I'm observing what he does.
What are you
How
observing?
he talks. I just said.
So he turns you off.
Bro, no.
Does he turn you off?
No, he doesn't.
Okay, so
Jaylen
how are you
Brown-
taking what you hear
I'm-
and then you're saying
because-
this is what it
because
is?
That's the facts.
It ain't the
because
facts.
That's the facts. That is, if I'm observing you, if I say, listen, if I'm observing Jason Tatum and I'm observing Jaylen Brown gives me more Kanye West.
That's you.
This guy
what did
gives
you
me
just
more,
say? Jaylen Brown gives me.
Okay.
You.
So he just said it.
You
He's
can't
observing.
see.
So this is
but
what-
that's what
this
I'm
is what
saying.
I'm
So it's
saying.
his.
So this is
his observation.
This statement.
This
yes.
has nothing to do with the fucking
Yes,
people
it
in the
is.
world.
The
This
world
is-
think the same thing.
Bro, it's
We can
like-
ask the chat
it's-
right now.
Let's
Ask
go
the
back.
chat. Ask
Let's
the
go
chat
back.
right now. Does
Let's go
Jason
back.
Tatum give you Jay-Z or does Jaylen Brown give you Kanye? They're going to say,
Let's
correct,
go
bro.
back to the statement.
The fuck?
When a motherfucker say, you think you all that.
No.
You think you all that. Look at him. He think he all that.
No.
And I say, no, motherfucker. You think I'm all that.
No.
You watching me. I don't get to watch me. You watching me.
Bro.
So whenever someone says,
Sean.
hey, I think you was doing this and that. No, nigga, you think that.
People
So,
have
I got a question.
said that Jaylen Brown.
What people?
So I got a question.
I've heard this, but it's been like, you know, people in the media there are saying that Jaylen Brown is not marketable. He turns people off. He's too smart. But that's the shut up and dribble crowd to me. I put y'all all in the same boat because if I have an opinion and I can articulate myself, I'm not yelling. I'm not creating scenes. I'm just speaking up for what I think is wrong or what I dislike or this was going wrong in the game. Like, that shouldn't be why people dislike me. You know what I mean? Like what you want the athletes just to shut up and dribble and entertain? Like, no, I'm not a circus animal. I have an opinion. I can say shit. So this is where I do agree with Rashad. Is like, I'm not just gonna shut up because you want me to shut up. I'm not doing that. Now I agree that it can go too far. It can skew one way too far. We can give you that, but just to look at me and be like, yeah, man, hey, people just saying, man, you too loud, you talking too much. It's like, damn, nigga, I can't have an opinion. I can't talk. Y'all can say whatever you want about me, but I'm in the wrong when I say something back or when I speak up on something. No, bro. So we got to stop doing that. I do think he should have been on that Olympic team. I would have put Jaylen. I think Jaylen Brown been really good on that Olympic team. I think that was a misstep there. But obviously there was other ones that were missteps. But yeah, I do think that. So I would feel away if I was him. So I do think this is the wrong attitude to have.
What?
People in the industry.
Who?
People in the industry.
Who?
So, Rashad,
people in the industry. It don't matter. People.
It do
That's how
matter.
rumors get around.
Because we want to know.
So
Who's saying what? Don't hide behind your
Stephen A.
motherfucking
Smith just said it.
homeboy.
Stephen A. Smith
Now
just
I
said it
know
about
who
it.
said it.
Okay, now
and I clap back.
Okay,
now
okay.
fuck Stephen A.
Okay.
B and C.
And do you think
now
that,
what?
And do you think that helps you?
Yes, it helps
when
me.
it's time to get your
yes,
market.
it helps me.
You think so?
Yes, it helps me.
No, it does not.
I got
no,
my
it
own
does not.
voice.
No, it
You're
does
not just gonna
no,
talk
it does
shit
not.
about me.
No, it does not. And that's the
So
fucking
now,
problem
okay.
right there.
So if
You
it
think
don't
you're
help
bigger-
me,
you think you're bigger
all
than the
right,
fucking program.
all right, Brandon.
That's the fucking
So
problem.
if it don't help me,
That's
that
the
means
fucking
that
problem.
Stephen A. can provoke me anytime he want to, and I
No.
can't say shit about it.
No, you
are
calling
you
me out of my name talking about fuck me, and you
Why did I say it?
and now why?
Why did I say
Why
it?
are you provoked?
You disrespecting my name.
What did you say? that
Why
was
did you respond to Tim Thomas?
This is not a.
I'm asking a question. You were provoked.
Stop
Were you
moving
not?
your phone. Stop
Why did
moving your
I
phone.
respond
Let's
to
stay right
Target
here.
and them?
Let's stay
I
right
was
here.
provoked.
No,
we
no,
were
let's stay right
provoked.
here.
When a
No, let's
nigga
stay right
provoke
here.
you, what you got to do?
No, you don't.
respond.
No, you don't. You don't have to.
You don't have to.
You don't have to
You
respond.
don't. You don't.
But when you do respond.
That Tim Thomas shot was crazy. If y'all don't know the lore between Kenyon Martin and Tim Thomas, they got beef. They almost had fights. They've seen each other after basketball has been issues. They've been talking shit in the media. That was crazy. I mean, he got his point off, but he is right. He provoked you. I don't know who provoked you, actually. I don't know how it started, but come on. You got to understand that. Now, I get it. It's the media is different, but look at Josiah's face. He kills me. But, yeah, man, provoke me. I get the chance to speak out for my... You don't get to just pile on me. Perk talking crazy. Like, you can't have your whole network talking crazy, and I can't say anything. I don't understand why this is such a crazy thing. Like, I really don't understand that. Like, to me, I don't get that. It makes zero sense to me. Like, I don't get it. Makes zero sense to me. And, like, there needs to be a change with that. Or at least let the athlete talk and don't put him down. When the athlete starts a podcast, don't shit on him. Don't say he's not focused. People can do both. People have lives. And that's the thing that these reporters need to know. They've been in the game long enough, and half of them are athletes. And they know that. And I hate that bullshit thing they do with that, especially when players get older. They want to start establishing their own media brand because, hey, we don't want to get a job somewhere. I'm not saying they have to, but we want to keep talking basketball. I can do that on my stream, and that shouldn't be shitted on by the media.
Now you're playing my game.
So now let's play the game. Guess what
You're
you
going
said?
to lose.
Guess what you said 3 years ago?
You're going to lose.
Guess what you said 3 years ago, Brandon?
You're going to lose.
Play stupid games, win stupid fucking prizes.
And he's
Let me
They
jump
don't
ahead.
fucking have
If
to.
LeBron's-
He
that's
said,
a
I
big
felt like
difference.
I had a successful season this year.
Okay.
What you mean, okay?
Favorite and success is two different things.
Okay. It's two different.
It is.
It is.
Nigga.
It sounds
But
too,
it sounds like.
it sounds too
But wait, but it
two
sounds
different
like I
things.
can compare it though.
No, it does not
Oh, I
sound
can't?
like no.
Oh, I
No,
can't?
stop making no.
For the sake of
No, it does-
conversation, y'all just gonna say no?
For the sake of
Because I
right away.
think-
No,
because I don't
no.
want to do it. Like,
Come on,
like
man.
I said.
Come on, man.
I hate basketball conversations that people want to bring Michael Jordan up every time and LeBron James every time.
Fuck y'all talking
like, that's
about,
low-hanging fruit.
Y'all niggas is just
he
doing
has
this shit
low-hanging
to piss me
fruit.
off right now. Y'all
That's
know what's going on.
low-hanging fruit.
Y'all know what's going
For
on.
you to bring LeBron James into it is low-hanging fruit.
He the only
he
one
got
that did the
asked
same
that, so he
thing.
got-
He the only one that did the same exact thing.
no,
That's
he's
beefing
not.
with the same exact guy
No, he's
that
not.
no
He
one
did not. No, he did
blew
not.
the
He's
roof
not.
off of.
No, he did not. No, he did not. You're just making that up
You know
in
who
your head.
else checked Stephen A in the
You're making
face
that
by
up in
going
your-
on TV saying something about him?
Who?
I did. Right?
Oh, you just said we're not gonna compare, bro.
I went and said something.
You just
to him.
said we're not gonna compare. How you gonna throw yourself in
that's a
there?
good compare. I mean, that's a good compare. I
I
mean,
said
shit,
something to him in his face.
I mean, they,
And I do agree here. There is a lot of comparison when it comes to people. They try to like throw shit out there. They try to put LeBron and Mike in everything is the basis of every argument. Like I do agree with Kenyon. People do that. And it's just a good way to get out of an argument or just prove your argument right with certain shit. But we gotta know those are just they're not normal factors when it comes to talking basketball, talking hoops. So we do gotta stop there. Like I just gotta acknowledge that. I'm gonna jump back in, but we just have to acknowledge that. And I'm watching this for a little bit and skip to the part where Rashad crashes out. I'm not to edit this out properly, but it was crazy.
say something to his
What
face.
the
That's
fuck
a
are
good
we
comparison.
doing, bro? Are we gonna move the goalposts or we gonna talk?
We're talking about Jaylen Brown here. And Stephen A.
So
Smith.
why would you bring you up? Why would
Because I said, I'm not going to have a conversation about LeBron James. I said that. So therefore,
Hey, but also,
saying something to the man and going on with a narrative, what you're trying to do is two separate things.
What you mean saying
Right.
something to the man?
LeBron said something to that man to his face. Right?
So did Jaylen Brown.
No,
he sat
did.
right in front of him during the interview. They had an interview.
Talk about this situation.
Wait. Interview was he over there?
They was right here, right there.
Oh, okay.
They had a real interview.
After the whole marketing thing.
Okay.
After he said he wasn't more, they had a whole sit down.
Okay, and Stephen A. Smith said, I heard this.
Those are not my words. They had a whole powwow.
I mean, we're being honest. That's whole shit to do. Like, it is, bro. Like, we all know that was some whole shit to do. You can't just throw that out there because that affects. When you saying shit that like affects my brand and you're creating that big of a narrative and you won't name your source, it's weird. I got an unknown source saying that, hey, he's unmarketable. That's why he ain't make these teams. Why he's not getting all the accolades. Why he turns his organization and the people around him off in terms of the players. Pause. And it's just like, come on, bro, Stephen A. You can't just throw that out there willy nilly. That's nasty. That's a nasty narrative just throwing my name. And if I'm Jaylen Brown, I'm gonna need that one-on-one sit down because you're wild the fuck. You just don't throw that out there. I ain't talked to you. You ain't reached out to me. You didn't try to see if it's true. You haven't talked. Like, come on, bro. Throw your source out there. If you're gonna put something that nasty out, I need that source. Otherwise, you're wilding the fuck out. But this is the last part here before I turn the video off, man. Here's kind of talking about free speech stuff that you're not supposed to say. That has been said, and they try giving examples, and Rashad just crashes out and let it go. Josiah has to wrangle it in. It's kind of crazy, so.
Kyrie, Jaylen Brown, all them niggas is over here.
And that's fine.
Right?
It's a success. It's a lot of success in a lot of bars.
It's a lot of free thinking. It's a lot of sovereignty. It's a lot of you don't control what the fuck I say. I got my own voice. I'm gonna say what I need to say for you to respect me.
That's fine. And that's fine. But when it comes to the NBA and they write your checks, there's just certain things you cannot do.
Like what?
Just certain
like
things.
What?
You can't,
Like what?
You can't just say anything on your content. Like you said.
Like what?
You said it's content.
What did he say that he can't? What did he say that he can't say?
You can't just say anything on your content.
What did he say?
Leave it like that, and you go ahead.
What did he say that he can't say?
And you go ahead.
What did he say that he can't say?
You don't have the freedom like you
don't have the freedom?
No.
In America?
When the NBA,
you don't have the freedom in America?
Freedom of speech.
Listen, when the National Basketball Association is writing your motherfucking checks,
freedom of speech
you
ain't free.
cannot just say whatever.
I got my check.
Freedom of speech ain't free.
I got my check.
And we can take it away.
You can't take shit away. I got it.
We can take it away.
I got my check.
Cool, your check is over here.
I got my check.
Say the wrong thing out your mouth.
I ain't saying nothing. But what I want to say.
Hey, yo,
I say what I want to say.
That sounds good.
I say what I want to say.
Go ahead then.
First of all,
He has.
Go ahead.
He has been
You
saying.
go ahead then.
He has.
Go ahead. Use some of them choice words on this motherfucker.
I do every day.
No, you don't.
I say what the fuck.
He's about to crash out. I'm telling you right now. Kenyon, you baited him and you're dead wrong for this. You baited him into this. You ain't have to do this to him. You did not have to do this. This is something that you should not let. You know you was wrong for this. You had to prove your point. I get it. And Rashad, you know he gonna go there to prove his point. He gonna be right. He gonna argue to death and be right. But fuck, bro. This is crazy. Let's just fuck. We gonna play it.
Who don't?
No, you don't.
Who don't?
No, you don't.
Since when haven't I?
Hit some of them hot.
No, you don't. You behave.
Since when?
You behave.
Hit some of
Since
them
when?
You behave.
Since when?
Hit
You
some of
behave.
them hot.
Since when?
You behave.
Ask the chat.
Trust.
You behave.
Tombstones in the chat.
Nah,
The reason
you
why, because he a real
Guaranteed.
one.
Nah,
You're
you
not
behave.
gonna tiptoe
Nah, you
around the
behave.
bullshit.
Yes, you are.
You ain't.
Since when?
Okay.
Tell me
You
when.
ain't Kanye.
Tell me when.
You ain't Kanye.
Tell me when I've tiptoed around some
Oh, you
shit.
tiptoeing
a
right
lot.
now.
Tell me.
nigga.
What about
Right now.
About what?
Right now.
About what?
Let
About
them
the
fly.
truth.
About
the
what?
truth.
Let them fly.
What are we tiptoeing
Let them
about?
fly.
Say whatever.
You know them choice
Let
words.
what?
Let them fly.
What, nigga?
Let them fly.
I can say nigga.
No, we
What?
say it too. We say that.
So what am I
Not a
tiptoeing
word,
around?
hold on. Go ahead.
What are we testing
Go
on?
ahead.
Go
What are we
ahead.
testing? Tap dance, Gregory Hines.
Yeah, so what are we doing?
Seven Young Gloves. Go
What
to tap dance.
What
Go-
song?
Let me see this.
Tell me what you want me to say
see
and
this
I'll
river
say it.
dance.
Tell me what
Oh,
you want me to
say it
say.
first so you can say it.
No, tell me
You see
what
this?
you want me
Go
to
ahead.
say.
Keep going.
Enough. Right.
Keep going. You so badass.
Oh, yeah.
So you go against
Exactly.
the grain.
So we're
Exactly.
triggering?
Go ahead.
So this is what we're doing?
Go
You're
ahead.
testing me.
Go ahead.
You said it.
Go ahead.
So why would we even
Do it again.
Why would we even
Go
do
ahead.
this?
Why
Why would we do this?
Badass.
Because you won't
No,
want
badass.
Because you don't
No,
want to say
badass.
it.
No,
Because you don't
No,
want to
I'm
say it.
not. I know
Because you
better.
don't want to
I
say
know
it.
better.
Because you know better.
I know better.
right.
Yes, my check's important.
Me and you are different.
My check's important to me.
Me and you are
And
different.
got kids.
that's what I'm saying.
I got kids to take care
You
of.
behave.
Yes.
I behave.
Yes.
Yes, you behave.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you behave?
Of course.
All right, so
Absolutely.
you just speak
Yes.
for yourself.
No. You know, listen.
Come on,
you know
man.
What,
No,
what
it's
not
not.
to do.
No, first of all, no, my bad.
So
it is.
I can say
Here it is,
the
right
word.
here.
Fuck.
No, not that. Keep going. Keep going.
So you're
going.
No, nobody's taunting you. Nobody's taunting you. You're doing.
Keep going.
What else you want me to say?
Keep going.
Enough.
As you can see, man, it was wild. That was crazy to do on live. They edited out the regular one, so whatever. That was insane to do. But going back to the original argument, man, let me know what you think, man. Is Jaylen Brown in the wrong for him always speaking out? Is Stephen A. Smith trying to put athletes down, silencing them? Is he wrong? Let me know in the comments, man. I could be wrong. I could be interpreting this in a whole different way. But let me know what you think, man. Like, comment, subscribe. Watch the 2 videos on the screen that's on here. Yeah, man, this is Cash Cub Reacts, man, and I'm out. Peace.